Hey everybody. I hope everybody can hear me. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys can hear me. Please let me know you can hear me. You can hear me, Miranda? Okay, good. Woo! Hey y'all. We have so much to talk about today, and I don't feel good, but I got on here anyway. Thank you, Christopher, for saying I heard you. Hold on one second. Hey, Miss Shay. Whew, y'all, I am so tired and my stomach ain't right. I'm a mess. I went to the movies today and did some running around. And let me catch up with everybody who's in it. Hey, Miranda. Hi, Chris. Jack, how was your diary painting event going? Hey, Missy Pooh. Hey, Annette. I think Annette has been MIA lately. Oh, y'all. We got a lot to talk about. I'm going to just give my disclaimer now. This is going to probably be a rough one. But I always put in my description box, this is for entertainment purposes only. You guys know I go over my celebrity gossip, and it has been a hot mess. I ain't going to even be fake and phony. It's been real crazy for the Black celebrities. Child, what are we doing? Everybody's crazy, but we're going to touch on a couple of them. I don't know what's going on. So first things first, did anybody get anything today? I didn't get anything, but I could tell y'all what I wanted. So y'all have to tell me, did you guys get anything today? And then I'm going to tell y'all the one that I wanted is Dreamer Designs. It's called Parrots. Wait a minute. Priestess? Parrots Priestess? I like it. I really, really like it. And I don't know. I may get that. I like it a lot. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Literally. Hold on. New arrivals. And it's a round too. I think that's what it's called. Paris Priestess? Am I saying? It's not, the more I say it, the more I think I'm saying it wrong. Yeah, her. I think it's the colors. I think it's the colors. Can you guys see it? I like this one. And it comes in a round. It's a 60 by 60. I don't know what type of sale they're gonna have for Dreamer Designs for Black Friday, but the ones I'm looking forward to is of course Diamond Art Club. Jaded Gem Shop, um, Dreamer Designs, and Rhinestone. Is it Rhinestone Goddess? I've never ordered from them before, but they have beautiful diamond paintings, and I know Annette gets a lot of diamond paintings from them that are just amazing. So those are a few that are like on the top of my list that I would really, really like to look into. Hey, Dream, that I would really, really like to look into. But I gotta see what the sales are gonna be like. There's one that I have that I would like to get from Jaded Gem Shop, but I just kind of want to see what the sale is going to be. And even with Diamond Art Club, I'm just not going to buy all willy-nilly like I've done so many times before with their Black Friday. I'll buy all these diamond paintings and they're still sitting in my closet. So I just probably get a couple here, a couple there, and then call it a day. I'm not staying up to 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not doing that. No. I am not doing that. Because that stuff, when you stay up at 3 o'clock in the morning, that stuff is still there at 12, whatever time they do the drop. It's still there. So, and then they keep re-releasing and they do the whole thing on Monday. So I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm not going to stay up to 3 o'clock in the morning. At least I'm not. So I think that's that. I really liked that one though, that parrot one. So I have to see what they come up with. The other thing is I'm still doing my cross stitch. I'm still doing my floss tube. I will say that even though it's going really good, I'll show you guys the one that I've been really working on because I have it sitting right here next to me. Hold on. Let me put that back there. This is the This is the one I'm working on. I'm sorry. It's like everything. If I go left at home, what you guys see is me going the opposite direction, but it's the poinsettia. I always say poinsettia, but poinsettia fairy. I showed it on my floss tube on Friday, and so I added this on since then, and she's going really good. She's going really, really good. So this is a counted one. I like it. I really like it. She's cute. I will tell you, the more and more I do it, the more I figure out what I like and what I don't like. As far as like styles are concerned, as far as the materials that's used are concerned, the more you do it, the more seriously, it's just like diamond painting. In the beginning, you just buy whatever because you're just buying diamond paintings, but then you figure out what you like, and that's what you kind of start gearing towards. Hey, Lucas. And that's basically just how you start going. So that's what I've kind of been focusing on now. And I am like I will tell you this, I'm a serial starter with cross stitch. I would have never done this with diamond painting, but I have whips, but I'm working on them. I really am working on them. I would say I cross stitch more during the day, and then in the evening I'll do the diamond painting. So I'm still working on which one is it? Jabba Johanna. And I kitted up a new one, which I wasn't supposed to do. I sent it out to my members. I showed them what it was, but I wasn't supposed to start a new one, but I did. I was organizing my diamond paintings, kind of getting stuff out of my craft room, getting the closet all organized, and I saw it. I said, I've never done a diamond painting from this company. So I pulled it out and started working on it. I'll show you guys what it is when I'm done with it. I should be done by the end of the year. But I'll be done with the end of the year. And I think that's all that's going on. Like I said, we went to go see Trolls today. Maya and her friend that we took with us, they're both 9, but they had little kids in there. And I'm thinking, But, because, sometimes it has the adult humor kind of. And it was about boy bands, but y'all, they did not do the Jackson 5. I said that must have been something in some kind of contractual thing. They did all these boy bands, but they did not do the Jackson 5. I was so disappointed. I got in the car. I was like, y'all, can y'all believe they didn't do the Jackson 5? And, of course, they looking at me like I'm crazy. They don't know who I'm talking about. They was like, Mom, get out of here. But that's what I was looking forward to hearing. I wanted to hear that song. But it was a cute movie. It was cute. So if you got a little one, you want to take them to see it, go take them to see it. It was cute. I think I even took. Yeah, I did. It was cute. It was blah blah blah. We're gonna go see Wonka at Christmas. I know The Color Purple's coming out too, but I gotta take somebody to go see Wonka. So I can't wait to see that. What else is going on? DAC had their voting. I may have to show y'all like this. DAC had their voting, and I did participate in the voting, even though I don't buy as much as I used to. And there was a painting by Ivy Dallencourt. And when I tell y'all, it was the spitting image of my daughter, Elena. I like to have a fit when I saw it. I have to show. I know most of you guys have probably already seen it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, let me do it another way. Bruh. And I hope that they put that one up to here. Wait, I can't do it like that. I have to show you guys like this or it won't show right. Do it. Ooh. Wait, my bad. Can you guys see my lighting? There, that's better. When I saw that image, I could not believe it. And I was immediately said that I wanted to get this one. And I hope that they sell it. I hope it comes out for Black Friday, because I'm definitely getting that one. And then she had the nerve to say it didn't look like her. I was like, girl, bye. It looked exactly like her. So I'm hoping that they will have that one come out. I need for them to kind of chill with some of the stuff. Some of the stuff, I'm like, come on now. Some of the stuff, they just going too far left. And even though some people may buy it. They're not going to make a lot of money off whatever. I don't know. That's just my opinion. These are my opinions, people. It's just some stuff. It's like, come on now. And like, how many witch diamond paintings can you have? How many? So, but yeah, some of them were kind of like rough. I will say this voting this time was better than the previous. This one, this in particular one, was better than the previous, so that was good. That kind of leads me to believe that a lot of those images are going to be in the Black Friday release. And I don't know, do they usually do the week of Thanksgiving? Miranda. Oh, I didn't grab my keyboard. I should have grabbed my keyboard. I don't know. I don't know why I'm acting like I can't remember, because there's so many new releases, and I know they do it on between Instagram and Facebook. But do they just do it the week of Thanksgiving or the week of Black Friday? Because I need to see what's going on. But yeah, they do the witches. Miranda said, girl, never enough witch paintings. They do witches all the time. All the time. It's like, come on now. See, that's me, Miranda. I can't remember either. I'm thinking I thought they started before, but I guess not. I guess not. I hope y'all can't hear me swallowing. It's peppermint tea because my stomach is gross. My stomach doesn't feel good. All right, y'all. What was I going to ask? No, I think that's it. Nobody got anything today? No one said they got anything? I'm shocked. There were some cute ones I just didn't do it. But there were some cute ones though, I thought. I can't remember the one I saw that I liked, and then that's when it would make me go over to Dreamer Designs and look around there. Let me see. I could have swore there, bruh, all these pop-ups. Come on now. Oh, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I didn't see anything. I could have swore I did. Maybe I didn't. My bad. I lied. I definitely lied because I don't see. I could have swore there was one that I saw that I really liked. I don't know. It's not here. I can't remember what it was. I'm wrong. All right, y'all. So I have like some time to go over this stuff real quick. So if you all want to exit stage left, that's okay. I allotted myself more time. Oh, bro, before I go into that. All right, Annette. I want to show you guys real quick. I forgot to show you guys this before. So Halloween time, when Elena came home, she wanted to go thrifting with her dad. I'm not real good at that stuff. I actually am not good at it at all. But I went with them and we went to a Salvation Army that is near us. And I'm telling you, I've gone with them twice. And both times I found something really good. So earlier this year, I went and I found this, and I think I showed y'all this before. I showed you guys this. Let me make sure I got it. It's a puzzle, and it's octagon shaped, and it's a brother and a sister, and it's from 1966. Okay, and yeah, it is. That's the name of it, brother and sister. And they don't like make puzzles like this anymore, or like just round puzzles. It's squares, rectangle. That's mostly what you have. I have not done this puzzle or anything. When I do it, I'm gonna make sure it sticks together. But this time I found something else. Lord, don't let me drop this. I found something else. And my husband didn't want me to get it. And I got it anyway. And when we got home, I had told my daughter, I said, we need to look and see exactly what this is. We looked it up and they have it on eBay, and somebody is like selling it for like, let me be nice because I can't remember the exact number, but $225. I bought this for $10. And this is what it looks like. Do I got enough space? Child, I don't want to drop it because it's ceramic. So it's open at the bottom. It's open at the top. That's what he looks like. And it's from Bath and Body Works. I guess they must have used to sell these. And what you would do is put their big 3-ring candle at the bottom. But I would think that this will get hot to the touch. I don't plan on putting a candle in there. I plan on, decorating it and having something coming out of the foliage, maybe green, silver, or something like that, coming out of the top of it with a little red. But I don't plan on putting a candle in it. But we like to dye when we looked it up online to try to figure out exactly what it was. And we put in the description, and that's what it came back, that it was from Bath and Body Works, and it was to illuminate a candle. And somebody was selling it for $250. And it was so funny. When I was in the Salvation Army, I stood there with it and wouldn't move. And because these ladies were coming in and they were going to take it. So I stood there until, I could get my husband's attention. Of course, he didn't want me to buy it. But then when Elena saw it, she was like, no, that's you, Mom. You would buy something like that. Get it. And I got it. And it's literally, it was $10. It's in perfect condition. No chip, no crack, no nothing. It's in perfect condition. I think it's super cute. I love it. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Don't sleep on these thrift shops. Now, I don't be going through the clothes and all of that. I just can't. Some people, they can do that stuff. You see TikTok videos all the time with these young girls going out here thrifting and buying all this stuff and can put it together. That's not me. But I can walk in there if I see something, like that, or something, for the holiday or decorating the house. I can find something, I would get it. Okay, enough of that. So we're going to move on to the celebrity gossip. Oh, Lord. I don't even know where to start. But I am going to tell you, if you want to leave, because some of this may be triggering, seriously, it could be, some of this can be triggering for someone, because it's about, domestic disputes, things like that. I'm not going to be going into like grave detail, but you pretty much know what's going on. If that's something you don't want to hear because it's triggering or whatever, you may want to leave. I always give a disclaimer that this is all alleged until proven otherwise, and this is only for entertainment purposes. Like basically, you could just get all this stuff offline. You can read it on TMZ, Google it. You can watch all types of YouTube videos on it. It's there. So, first things first. I initially had sent out my little links or little images on my Instagram. I always send it to certain people, and I have a list of certain people that I'll send reels and things like that to. And the situation with Keke Palmer popped up. And the fact that she was basically getting a restraining order against her, the father of her child, and asking for full custody of their son. And I'm like, what is going on? And at first my first instinct, this is before I saw any of the still shots or anything like that. My first instinct was, wow, you know, I follow her on Instagram. She's very talented, very funny, great actress, all these things. We've known her since she was a kid. And you think these people have all this money and they have these great lives, and they don't. Then the still shots came out. And, I was just like what? Like, are you for real? Like, they got him all on camera. They're showing it, they didn't show a video. They just showed clips from the video, which were just images. That's it. That's all they were showing. So it was like, and it looked like they were going back and forth. To anybody who just looked, it looked like he was being very aggressive. But then you hear the phone call between him, Darius, Keke, and her mother. I don't know if y'all have heard this phone call. If y'all have heard the phone call, can you just say yes in the comments and let me know? There's a phone call. He went to Keke's house to pick up their son. There was a whole phone call conversation that he recorded. And when I tell you the phone call was very, I can't describe it any other way but total hatred. I mean, total hatred. I don't even think I've heard a woman talk like this before. I don't even think I can say I've heard a woman talk like this before. It was bad, y'all. When I sent the link out for people to go to the website so they could watch this person's live and them talking about it so they could hear it, I had to go back and say there's a lot of vulgar language. Just wanted to let you know, because some people don't want to hear that. Some people don't want to hear that. And honey, when I tell you this woman, this is Keke's mother, Miss Palmer, when I tell you she called this dude every name in the book from A to Z, and kept telling him how stupid, how dumb he was. And when she referenced him as being dumb and stupid, she was referencing him being dumb and stupid, that he had a mental health issue. That's how she was connecting it. It wasn't just like, you do stupid stuff, so you stupid. It was literally, you're bipolar, you're schizophrenic, so you're stupid. She kept referencing him and his brother as being gay. She went there. This woman even said that she would send somebody over to the house to R him. Now, she didn't say the word R. She said another word. And it was so far out of control. She talked about his mom being an immigrant. It was so, I have never heard a woman talk like this. And when I tell you he really wasn't saying anything. He said a couple little things. But he really wasn't like, hold up, like, you got me messed up. Don't talk to me like that. If you and your mom, like, he wasn't saying any of that. He was just, you could tell by the phone call that he may have some things going on mentally, because I'm gonna tell you, any other dude would have went off on her and Kiki. And yes, the mom, I wish I could hear this phone call. She even said how he knows Usher is gay. She didn't say it once, twice, 3 times. I mean, she was saying it like she was just reading off a recipe list. And she said, well, Usher is gay. Everybody knows that. And he's not saying anything, but Kiki did. And when Kiki was talking to him, she did this thing where, like, let's just say her mom said something about him being bipolar. And she would say, yeah, you guys need to get medicine for that. You guys need help with that. Like, her voice stayed monotone and low the entire time. So Kiki is a part of the conversation. I'm telling y'all now, I am convinced what we saw in those still shots was him trying to get his phone back. I think when he got ready to leave, because he kept asking for his son, I think when he got ready to leave, he said that he recorded the phone conversation, and Kiki was trying to get the phone from him to delete it. And that's where the struggle, you see her over the couch and all that kind of stuff. He wasn't touching anything but her hands. He was trying to get the phone back. That's what I'm convinced of. That's what I think happened allegedly when she realized the conversation had been recorded. And then he was threatened, if he was to release the phone call, the recording, she would sue him because he couldn't record her without her permission. Well, she threatened him. She threatened to put something bang bang in his head. So she threatened him. And he even had her, that was one of the times he spoke where he had said to her, I'm sorry, what did you say about the bang bang? What did you say? And she repeated herself. This woman went, I mean, when I tell you, my jaw was on the floor. My jaw was on the floor. And I think they tried to portray it, her and her mother. I think they tried to portray it that this man has been beating on her, allegedly. But when I tell you, in that entire phone call where she is screaming at him, cursing at him, yelling at him, saying what a dumb butt his mother is. His father is trash. Just the whole family is trash. She never one time, not once, did she ever say he put his hands on her daughter. But that Kiki said she did. Child, yes, she did. Kiki said right out her mouth that she has hit him. There's text messages where he texts Kiki's mom and says, she hit me. And the mom is basically saying, well, she's under the influence. She's been drinking. You need to get her home. He's like, saying, like, okay, but she hit me. And I'm thinking it must have been, this is just me. I'm thinking it must have been in the face, because if it was like a push or a shove, it's like, okay, whatever. I'm wondering if she hit him in the face. And he was like, like, listen, you better get your daughter. And also, a lot of people feel if Kiki was supposedly so afraid of him, where she needed to get a restraining order, or she felt like she needed to get a restraining order, why would you let him in the house? You let him in. You knew your son wasn't there, because he asked for his son for at least 3 times. And I feel like, I'm not going to say he's perfect in the situation, because he's not. I think he is, and this is even from what she's saying, I think he's abusive with his words, the name calling, belittling her, things like that. But he's not putting his hands on her. And that's what they were trying to say he was doing. That's the problem. You can't say that's what he was doing when he wasn't. Now, the other portion, him doing that, and that's what it is, we understand, then that's where the focus needs to be, but not on this physical stuff. So I don't know if y'all want to listen to it. I'm telling you, it's harsh. If I'm telling y'all it's harsh, it's harsh. It's harsh. I'm telling you. When she said she would send somebody over to the house to bleep him, I was like, sis, come on now. Like, where they do that at? Where do they do that at? What are you talking about? Yeah, it was bad. The other, and I don't know how far they're going to take this. I really don't. I actually want to say real quick, and I don't know if somebody else knows. Didn't she have IVF to have her baby? Because she has PCOS. Am I saying that right? Yes, she has PCOS. So I believe she had IVF to have her son. And it's like you all decided to go through this whole thing to have a baby, but then you're saying that this man isn't even mentally stable. Their words. Their words. And how messed up he is. Okay, all that stuff is genetic. Why would you all, they weren't ready to be parents. I can tell you that. That's my opinion. And y'all can say what y'all want. They were, for them to make a decision to go through this process to have a child together, they weren't ready. They weren't ready. And I can tell you they wasn't ready even if all this wasn't going on. The baby is not even a year old, and her dressing him up to put him in all these little Instagram reels, and I mean dressing him up, not like in normal baby clothes, but like costumey stuff. Not just showing him day to day as he's growing up doing different things. Oh, he's trying a new food, or no, it's like character. So where me as being a parent and being a little older, if that was my kid, I would have been like, okay, you need to, chill for a little bit. That's why before, when he had said something about the dress, I was like, okay, he was in his feelings about it. And her being in Las Vegas, because where's the baby? Probably with him. And all this is going on. And him being right or wrong, that's neither here nor there. It was what happened after he said what he said. And I just think it was something that went too far. But child, that mama, I know you can love your child. We all love our kids. But if you feel like you got to talk to a man like that to protect your daughter, then they shouldn't be together. They should not be together because it was awful. All right, we're going to move on. Number 2 is Diddy and Cassie. Ugh. You see, he paid that money in one day. So there were accusations about Sean Puffy Combs, love, whatever. And it was very serious allegations that were made as far as R is concerned, abuse, and yeah. There's so much you can't say on YouTube. It just drives me up the wall. And then kind of moving people around. Can I say it like that? Y'all get it? Moving people around. So Cassie was an artist that he signed. She's a very beautiful girl. Cassie could not carry a tune in a bucket. Now, we found that out very, very early on when they were dating. She cannot sing, but she's absolutely beautiful. She and him were together the same time he was with Kim Porter. Kim Porter died, I think she died in 2020. I don't think it was 2019. Somewhere around there when COVID was going on. She passed away. When she passed away, Cassie left. She got her things, she left, she was done, she got married, she had a couple kids. Well, just a couple of days ago, she filed a lawsuit. She filed a full-on lawsuit of accusing him of a whole lot of stuff. It was 2018. Thank you, Missy Fu. Let me tell you something. That Cassie, they said it was a 30-page document. I'm sure that girl had things on hard copy and digitally to make sure she kept up with dates, times, places of everything that was going on. She said that he allegedly had her being intimate with other men for a price, and he would record. Like, what are we doing, bruh? Why? And he would record it. Well, I think where the moving the people around came from, it begins with a T, but moving the people around came from is because evidently he would get these people offline, and let's say they were in Miami, he would bring them to Las Vegas. So you can't do that. It's considered moving people around. You cannot do that. She said these things happen in New York, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Miami, just all over the place. So if she would have went through with the charges and hadn't taken the settlement, he probably would have got charged in all those different states. They did settle. Diddy is worth $1 billion. She was suing him for $30 million. Him writing that check for $30 million would have been absolutely nothing. It would have literally been, he would have never even missed it. He's worth $1 billion. He would have never even missed it. But instead of doing that, he didn't want to pay what she was asking for. So she filed the lawsuit. Well, now everybody's all in their business. And this man allegedly basically is a monster. Now, we ain't about to sit up here and act like we don't know that he has been a certain kind of way for some years now. Now, this is factual. This is Kid Cudi is a rapper. He's from Cleveland. Hey. He's very artistic. I like him. He's very artistic. He's not like gangster rap, nothing like that. He was dating Cassie. Well, Puff Daddy Diddy wanted him to break up with her. And he basically told him that if he didn't, he was gonna find his car blown up. You know, they broke up, and he said that his car exploded in his driveway. Where'd he do that at? That's insane. I'm telling you. I see. I thought Kim Porter died closer to where the pandemic was real bad. See, that makes me wonder, how did she really pass away? They don't even say really how she passed away, and her death certificate should say. But Cassie sued him, and I'm sure she got a lot more than that 30 million. I'm sure she did. And I do think she had hard evidence, because he settled with her the next day. She filed the lawsuit one day. What's today? Saturday. So let's be nice. She filed the lawsuit on Thursday. Friday, they settled. That's crazy. And for all the people who are like, oh, she didn't do this, that, and the third, man, get out of here. No. If you're around my age, even if you're a few years younger, most people know that Diddy's name has been around a lot of people getting hurt. A lot of people. And who wants to deal with that? She has children. Why wouldn't she go ahead and just take the money and be done with it? Her filing that lawsuit wasn't her filing that lawsuit for everybody else. Her filing that lawsuit was for herself. Her like, people were saying, oh, but she can help so many other women. Man, that young lady has children, small kids. Her duty is to herself and her family. That's just the bottom line. Yeah, that Kim Porter. Yeah, I think that's sus. And I heard that she was supposed to be writing a tell-all book. And I'm telling you, there was some slimy stuff they said he was doing. Slimy stuff, like allegedly kicking her in her face. Like, who kicks a woman in the face? And I think he went ahead and settled because she knows too much. I mean, he knows too much. Allegedly she said that she was being drugged and she was being made to do all this stuff. And he probably was threatening her. And I can see that when you're young and you get into this type of lifestyle and you try to get out and you feel like you can't get out of it. You know, and it's sad. Yeah, somebody was asking about Farnswell Bentley, but I didn't understand why. He hasn't been around for a while. I didn't get that part. I didn't understand why they were asking about him, but they said he's in Georgia or something like that, and he got his own family and whatnot, so he's doing his own thing. But yeah, these people know stuff. And so you sign them non-disclosure agreements. You see what happened with that? What's her name? What is her name? Lizzo. Those girls sign that stuff too. They don't care. People don't care. People do not care. I don't blame Cassie. I think she did the right thing. I think she let him know that she wasn't afraid to say something. And even if we don't know what was on that docket, all those other people who read it know. TMZ will get it. TMZ will get it. Cause I had even was telling my daughter, because she was like, she should have followed through. And I'm like, for what? Follow through for what? So he can have her going through this whole court thing for how many years? That man has more money than she'll see in her entire lifetime. He could just keep this cycle going. Keep this cycle going. Follow through with it for what? It can't be made where she has to carry everybody else's burdens. Because did anybody care when did anybody think anything or care about anything when all this was happening with her? And people knew. They were saying that it was in the document that he sent her away to Hawaii, allegedly. All this is alleged. Sent her away to Hawaii for 3 weeks because he messed her over so bad. He had to send her away for her to the healing process and not be around anyone here. It's just when it take a real weak man to beat on a woman like that. Like something's wrong. Something's not right. Something's not right at all. And this is who he is. He's not changing who he is. This is who he is. And I just think it's really, really sad. Missy Pooh, did they say anything about Bentley? I just heard his name was brought up once. Yeah, see, Missy Pooh said, I think so too. I think she has some of them tapes proving that he was making her do that stuff. And I think she took the time, because like people were like, well, what took her so long to come forward? What do you mean? It didn't take her so long. It's only 2023. It's only 2023. You have to remember, she's got married. She's had 2 kids. And then the father's lawsuit, that probably took some time, 6 months, I would at least think, to make sure they had all the evidence and had everything exactly right because of who they're dealing with, and just making sure that they had all their ducks in a row before they filed the report. All that stuff takes time. I don't think she waited so long. And then making the decision that this is something she really, really want to do. I'm telling y'all, this is somebody who has been known. When you talk about Tupac and Biggie, you say his name too. Diddy's name gets dropped. That's like a big deal. Those are 2 crimes that happened probably 25 years ago, and they still don't know who did it. So no, I think she did the right thing, and I would have took the money too. I would have, because I think her taking the money was letting him know that she could get at him. And even though we don't know everything, we know a lot. We know a whole lot. And it's a mess. It's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. I'm not about to go into I ain't about to say the person's name. I'm just not gonna talk about them people in that family. But that is the tea, y'all. That is the tea that I had today. I hope y'all know these people I'm talking about. What? When she talked about Diddy and Puffy, or are you saying Farnsworth Bentley and Puffy. Is that what you're talking about? Let's see. Child. And I said, I know Kiki glad this happened so people will stop talking about her so she could get her stuff together. Because, honey, that phone call with her mama is a mess. And I think that they have paid people off not to play it. Period. I think she has written a lot of checks to a lot of people for them not to play that tape, not to play that recording. But it don't matter. When the court hears it, that's what matters. Y'all. Wow. I'm on everything. I've never heard another woman talk like that. And I've heard, women, they mad, they curse, they say stuff. But this woman was a whole crazy, a whole nother type of crazy. And I guess Darius's mom is, I forgot what ethnicity she is. We looked it up. I forgot. Oh, that makes me mad. Because it was on the tip of my tongue. But for her, she was calling her a dumb immigrant. Like your mom should be embarrassed by you. She didn't raise you right. Just going in on the mom. And it's just like, for what? Like, she has nothing to do with this. It just was bad, y'all. I'm surprised y'all stuck around to hear the story. I love celebrity news, but this was too much. The whole Kiki thing, the whole Diddy thing. I'm telling you, that blowing up that car, and Kid Cudi was in the documentation saying, yes, that is what happened. That happened. It's just like, we have so much stuff going on in the world. This should not be happening. And as far as Kiki is concerned, on everything, I hope she's not making up stuff that's not true. She is going to shoot herself in the foot, and you already know Hollywood will cut her off. And her being a dark-skinned Black woman, they're not going to be like, oh, da 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 da. They're not going to do that. They're going to scratch your name right off the list and say, no, ma'am. You already know. So, or they don't want to work with her mom. Like, I hope she gets this straightened out, because this is a mess. And to me, if the father of your child is a good father, he's a good father, then don't do this. Because there's just too many dads out there who don't care nothing about spending on time and being with their children. And then you got somebody who does, and you want to take it away from them. It's not right. It's not right. It really, really isn't. But y'all listen to that call. Not one time does that woman say anything, even hinting to the fact that he puts his hands on her. She did mention about calling her out her name and having a nasty mouth, but never touching her. Not once. All right, y'all. What time is it? I'm going to get myself... Ooh. Okay. I'm going to get myself off of here. I'll probably come on Saturday just to see what everybody got. I would love to see what everybody got, for Black Friday and all that kind of stuff. Y'all have to let me know. Tell me. I would love to see. I want to see if I'm going to end up getting anything. My plan is just to get very few, something I really, really want, and then be done with it. So I should be here on Saturday. If I'm not, I'll give you guys a heads up. Yes, I'll be cooking for Thanksgiving. So if I don't talk to you guys before that, you all have a very safe and happy Thanksgiving, a very happy holiday. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.